Hello guys and welcome to the League of Europe D2 for round number 16 here at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix with myself, Ivor Mike, and joining me in the commentary booth as always is my main co-commentator, the man, the myth, the legend, that is Ghost Recon. How are you doing, Ghost?
Oh, I'm doing just spectacular. I'm actually quite interested to see how it's going to play off here in Abu Dhabi. I'm not sure if we've already gone through if anyone here has won the championship or not, or we're still battling out. But
no. There is 2 points between the top two, my friend. It is not over, not by a long shot, as we got the Red Bull of ILRT Dan and the Ferrari of QVR Campbell separated by 2 points. QVR Campbell at the moment in the lead, as we've just lost Bag of Bones and Mark due to retirement out on track.
I'm not sure if they've lost it or not, or went to the pits to retire or not. That's quite so they will not be improving on their time.
And that is not a very good lap there from Mark. He would have hoped for a lot better there, but he probably will. Well, he's definitely going to have free choice of tyre compound. He's already 11th.
Yeah, as I say, and speaking of the strategy, we have two different types of strategies we can do here. We can do. Everyone will. I say maybe the top 10 will probably start off with the softs and probably do the 2-stop, and the people below might go for the 1-stop for the medium and hards. But it's not quite hard to warm up the tires here on this track, but also for the soft compound drivers, they have to be very careful because the soft compounds just really fall off really early on these tracks because they just eat your tires alive. So they have to be very aware of that.
Yes, as tyre temps a key issue around this circuit. So I've got the D2 stand-ins all set up for us. So our championship leader, as mentioned earlier, the Ferrari QVR Campbell on 178 points, 2 points ahead of Dan in that Red Bull on 176 points. So it's a very tight battle between those two. Dan's teammate B Morgan, who is not here tonight, instead in the
being replaced with Sarja.
Yep,
for
instead
some
Sarja.
odd reason.
I mean, I was hoping we get Sarja back. I was hoping we could have Starja here as well, and they somehow end up on the same team. But you know, these things don't happen. But yeah, B Morgan, unfortunately, not here tonight, so he could be losing a lot of ground in the championship. He is 23 points behind Campbell, 21 behind his teammate. Not here tonight, not going to gain anything.
No, surprisingly, I thought Caesar was not going to be attending this week, but looks like he is actually attending, and he's actually quite fast with that medium compound. So I'm interested to see where he comes up in qualifying.
Well, speaking of Caesar, he is still within a shout of catching B Morgan in third. I don't think he's going to be in the championship running because he's missed too many races. But B Morgan, J Cole, Mark and Caesar are in a lovely little four-way scrap for third in the championship.
Exactly. So yeah, we still got a couple. So we still have some very close racing for the points. So this is going to be quite close for them. I do not think, on any circumstances, I don't think we'll be seeing any winners for the championship. I think we might see it here in Belgium or in Brazil, but I say my money will be on Brazil.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one where it's going to be taken completely down to the wire between Campbell and Dan. However, there may be another little battle we got brewing on, because we know B. Morgan not here. There's a big battle brewing in the constructors as well between Ferrari and Red Bull. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Obviously, B. Morgan not being here means that Ferrari do have an opportunity to get up into the lead of the constructors.
Oh, wow. So Sergio is on provisional pole. I didn't see that. Wow, that surprised me.
You seem surprised. Sarja is the man. He is the myth, the legend. Do not count out Sarja.
No. I've been hoping for him to get some good results. He has had some, but of course he had his share of bad luck for this entire season. But hopefully we'll see something different here in Abu Dhabi. Something really good from him. And right now, I'm looking through the comments here.
I was just bringing that up.
Billy O'Connor. Well, I think we should answer his question on who do we think will do well today.
Well, I think Campbell will definitely do well here. I done a little bit of practice with him earlier, and his maximum pace for qualifying, I mean, we're looking at him maybe hitting the 133s if he absolutely nails it. So just keep that in mind, as he is on a 34.8 right now. He can definitely get into that 33s. And his race pace is fantastic as well.
And I'm actually gonna do something a little differently here. And speaking of, he actually is on provisional pole now. I believe Toxic will actually do well, because he's a very consistent and very quick driver. So here in Abu Dhabi,
we got J. Cole coming around the final corner. Sorry, we haven't really been focused too much on qualifying. We've been going through the standings and everything. But J. Cole puts it on provisional pole.
Over 100th of a second. That's very good for him. Oh, 10th, sorry. I'm still struggling to wake up.
As Mark says, he has decided to headbutt a wall. I do not recommend that. Sometimes the wall always wins. Trust me, I know. I've tried. But I do not recommend it.
I think his car is mad at him now.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be interesting to see how... Obviously, you know, we got Mark, Bag of Bones, and Maledictus that have retired. So it's going to be Ton disqualified. What the hell has Ton done? Mark, what has your teammate done? Tell us, please. Let us know.
No. Will I be right back, though? Unfortunately, I have to do something real quick, but I will be back.
Yep, and I'm going to take over now, and because I have been left to my own devices, I have got to say that is an absolute disaster. Oh yeah, I said it. Actually, Ton is not even in the... Is Ton a reserve tonight? I'm not sure. I could have sworn Ton was a Haas full-time driver. Oh no, he is a reserve. Sorry, my bad. So it's not a disaster. It is what it is. But on board right now with the championship leader, as he is absolutely going for it. Let's see the time delta. Is he up on his time? He is 7/10 up. This could put him on provisional pole, and it's going to be fantastic to see if he can get it. We know his QVR mates will be saying, come on Lewis, get in there lad. Meanwhile, Dan, who hasn't set a lap yet. So I don't know what's going on there, but here we go. Campbell into the penultimate corner. Keeps it nice and clean, doesn't run too far wide into the final corner. And what's it going to be? It is provisional pole with a 34.2. So a big lap there for Campbell. Now hopefully he does have enough fuel to save up his ERS on this lap and go for another flying lap. So strategy is going to be an interesting one. You may see people doing soft, medium, soft. You may see people going soft, soft, medium. You may see a medium to hard. You may see soft to hard. You may even see people going soft to medium. Or you could see people going soft, medium, medium. Yes, I have just ran through some good strategies right there. But we don't know what's going to happen. Only these guys will know, as Harry has retired sector 3. That is not good there, as we do have Dan now out on track. I'm going to stay on board with Dan, actually, because I'm interested to see if this one and only, flyer on the mediums. He is one shot in this on the mediums, so let's see if it's going to work out for him. He's going to be looking for top 10. He is the only man at the moment out there on medium, so we're going to stay on board with Dan just to see what he can do. As we got yellow flags in sector 3. Not sure what's going on in sector 3, but we're going to stay on board with the Red Bull, the man who is currently in second in this Drivers' Championship, and the man who is holding down the fort for Team Red Bull in the Constructors here in D2. He's got 14 points to play with in the Constructors. He's got to beat Campbell tonight to take back the lead in the Drivers. We'll see if he can do it, as he is pinching a bit of slipstream off the Renault of, I believe that's Car Mentalist. Yes, it is. So we got a full grid here tonight. Also, that is what we love to see, as we got Smitsky in the chat now saying Mark for the win. Maybe Mark starting all the way down in what should be 17th after Dan finishes his lap. Oh, as we got... Oh, that would have definitely put off Dan, as he almost goes into the... almost gets collected by the stricken car of Ben. But we're seeing people now drop down the order, as we got J. Cole. Can he beat his teammate? He is slightly up on his time. No, he's unable to do it. And doesn't look like Campbell is going to go any faster. Have we got anyone else on a flyer? What about Caesar? What can Caesar do? Can Caesar get anywhere near the Ferraris, the prancing horses, right now with a front row lockout? Can the Williams get involved? And here comes Caesar around the final corner. He doesn't improve. What about Muck Dutchface? He just goes into the pit. So there we go. We got a Ferrari front row lockout. Campbell on pole with J. Cole alongside him.
Looks like I came back on time.
Yes, and it is an all Ferrari front row.
A Ferrari 1-2. This is going to be quite interesting to see.
Okay, so
both
we got
the Ferraris.
So we got Campbell on pole, J. Cole starting alongside him, Ferrari 1-2, QVR member right behind Campbell in Cohen in third. Then we got Toxic, Sarja, Dylan, Bree, Velocity, Harry, and Total P's rounding out the top 10. Then outside the top 10 with Free Choice of Tyre Compound, we got Caesar, Ben, Tiggerby, McDutchface, Car Mentalist. Then we got Dan all the way down in 16th. Mark all the way down in 17th. And then we got Bag of Bones, QVR Maledictus, who were unable to set a lap time. And then we had Ton, who managed to get himself disqualified, starting all the way at the back of the grid.
So this is good. So this is going to be quite interesting to see if the Ferraris are going to battle each other, or they're going to be some team orders.
Well, this is the big question right now, because we got J. Cole starting alongside him, and we got a QVR member starting right behind him. Are they going to play the Bottas role?
Well, we will have to wait and see. I don't think it will come to that. I think they will battle each other until they figure out who's got the pace. So I believe that's what's going to happen.
Well, J. Cole does have his own title ambitions. I don't think he's not out of it mathematically, I don't think.
Well, no, he's in there, but he does, but not as close as the others, though.
Nope, not at all.
But definitely, he's going to be trying to battle. He might try to battle up to get some good points, so he can try to keep his championship alive.
I accidentally stood on my my headphones and accidentally pulled them out. So apologies for
that. I'm hoping we will not see a Leclerc and Vettel from Brazil incident. I'm hoping we do not see that.
I'm hoping we don't see a multi-21 situation.
Oh.
At Ferrari.
Yeah, hopefully not. And Melis Dickus, I wonder what happened to him. He's all the way in the back.
He was unable to set a lap time along with Bag of Bones. Mark did set a lap time, but he couldn't get any more laps done after he decided.
I mean, he's all the way in the very back. I'm not sure if he lost it or not, but yeah, he's behind tons, so that's quite interesting to see that he's in the very, very back. And they just now entered Sector 2, while everyone's already entered Sector 3. So, that's already having a good chuckle, and the race hasn't even started.
Yes, and we've got to make a few predictions now before the race even starts. So everyone in the chat, comment down who you think is going to win this race.
Definitely one or both the Ferraris in the top 3 with Toxic.
How can both of the Ferraris win? There's only one top spot.
I was only meaning for the top 3. I say definitely see both Ferraris on podium with Toxic.
By the way, guys, make sure you go over and check over the D1 and D3 race after you're done watching the D2 race, because I believe D1 has now just finished. If I am correct, I'm not sure. Someone let me know. Has D1 finished? Not sure. But here we go. We are on the grid, lining up, as Smisky says, J. Cole to win. So we will see about that as we go. 2, 5
red lights. It's lights out of the way, go!
And it looks like a good start for Campbell. And it looks like Toxic going down the inside of Cohen. And he does get
Cohen, but he managed to get a good exit from there. He's now battling J. Cole for P2, though, sticking to the inside line. Oh, nearly came in contact with Cohen, though. As we got yellows in sectors 1 and 2. Not sure what that was going off with. And we got a Toro Rosso of...
it's Ben.
What was it?
Ben's
gone. No, Ben!
And Maledictus has no front wing. Maledictus has no front wing.
Sergio, though, he's defending his position from Doyle, or
Dylan.
Dylan, sorry. He actually has a way better pace than him. He's on high though, but he's gonna stick to the inside line defending, and he's gonna be braking later though. Sergio, he looks like he braked really late on there, but pretty good. But it looks like Dylan had a way better. Yeah, he loses back end, but he still had a really great exit from there. They're still gonna go wheel to wheel for the second DRS straight. Sturza's still sticking to the inside line, though. They're going to come into the chicane. Looks like Dylan will take that position over in the chicane. Good move from the man in the Toro Rosso.
I was expecting what a move!
I'm hoping that will come later, but
that was an overtake into the chicane. It doesn't get much sweeter than that.
Oh no, it doesn't. It does not.
Tiggerby down the inside of Carmentelis. Carmentelis might actually come back at him. It is a Racing Point versus a Renault.
Yeah, and this is for the final. This is for the final point here. But looks like he had a really bad exit though. Let's see though. J. Cool trying to stick to the back of his teammate though. His Campbell is just skyrocketing. Like for the rest of everyone else.
Velocity's losing places. Velocity spun it.
Oh no, Velocity! And also Melodicus is in the pits.
Mark's retired.
Oh, Mark retired! Oh, he's cut the wall! He has hit the wall! He might have lost it! Oh no!
Oh no, what has gone on back here?
Bad for worse for the Haas driver.
As
now Total P's gonna go wheel to wheel here with Carmentalist. Who's going to be braking later? Carmentalist is sticking to the inside line though. He braking late. He's trying to hold up with the medium compounds. He looks like he got that jump down. Ooh, Total Peace lost his back end a little bit and was forced to hold off on the position though. As Carmentalist gets him up to another place though. So good move for the man in the Renault. Well,
oh no, Total Peace is gone.
Oh, Total Bees!
Oh, he's lost it out of the chicane. He's binned it straight into the wall. Did he try going side by side with someone and it didn't work?
They say he might have tried to go with and
Velocity's retired,
but I wasn't sure. And Velocity, yeah. Ah, no.
Meanwhile, back at the front, we got Cohen on the back of Toxic. Had a little look down the inside.
Virtual safety car.
Oh, this is going to be massive now.
Yes, this is on lap 2 we had 3 DNFs. Unbelievable.
The biggest gainer so far this race has been Ton from last place up into 14th.
Yeah, it's a really great start for the man in the McLaren.
And the biggest loser who has not retired, as you know, I know Velocity's lost 11 places, but he's retired. So the biggest loser, Ben.
Yeah, I say Ben. Yeah.
And it looks like Maledictus is going to have to try and pull off a same sort of drive as what I tried to do.
Caesar and Bree battling out. Caesar sticking to the inside line. He's going to be breaking negative. He got that move done right before the chicane, though. But that's going to leave Bree to have DRS, though. Is he going to try to... No, he's too far back. But let's see. J. Cool, though, really catching up to his teammate Campbell. Stick to the back. Like I said, he's trying to stick with his teammate so he can get a good result.
We got Sarja and Dylan side by side. Sarja going over the little bollard on the...
But both managed to hold it. Good drive for both of them, the senior Red Bull and the junior Toro Rosso. So good driving for the pair of them.
Yes, and we have got a few very close battles. We got Toxic and J. Cole getting very close now.
And J. Cole, he might mess up. He might messed up on one of the turns because he actually has lost some time to his teammate. Because like Campbell, he's just on a flyer right now. He is really quick. So
Ghost,
this is.
Can I ask a question? Have you got a budgie in the background?
Oh, that is my dog. I do apologize.
I thought it was a budgie. It was just making a little chirping noise.
Oh no. That is my dog wearing the cone of shame.
Oof. As J. Cole looks to be getting close to his teammate, he doesn't go for the move.
Yeah,
but
he's too far back.
He might go for it this time.
I say they're both on overtake though. Campbell, he's gonna try to hold that position. He's gonna try to hold that position as long as he can. J. Cool though looks like he's ganging, but. Still too far back.
This is that Red Bull.
Dylan and Sarja though, like Sarja.
Oh, a little bit of contact.
Oh, they come in contact. That forced Dylan to cut, and also Serja cut. They're still gonna go wheel to wheel. Serja sticking to the inside line. Who's gonna come out? Here's Serja holding the outside line though. On that turn, is he gonna hold it to? No, he ended up going too fast. Oh,
Serja, where's he to? Serja's rejoining it dangerously. Serja, please.
Almost came in contact with Caesar. As I say, if he would have stuck that would have deserved what a move. He loses the back end. He's trying to hold on to it, but yeah,
Mark,
the
you're
tires
more
have
than welcome.
fallen off for him.
You're more than welcome to join if you want, mate. As we got Mark in the chat asking to join the commentary team, you're more than welcome to join Mark. As Serja does have a 5-second pen. As I just sent an invite to Mark as he wants to join the commentary team. You're more than welcome, mate. Hopefully these guys will be able to put on a fantastic show for us all to see.
And now, as I now Coden, he's gonna try to stick to the back. Try to stick to the back of Toxic. It does not look like. Yeah, it looks like he. Not sure if he had DRS or not. So the game is trying to play some mind games on me though. As Tiggerby, we got this beautiful four-way battle for P5 though.
Yep, Caesar, Bree, Harry, Tiggerby, all running in tandem, and Dan just on the back of it as well. It's not keep rule him out yet. As we have now been joined by Mark. How are you doing, Mark?
Bree! He loses his back end! He hit the wall and now he's got front wing damage! Oh! Luckily, he was ghosting before Ton managed to hit him. Oh, no. I just saw it in the corner of my eye, though. Ton, though. Oh, wow, he's actually got front wing damage.
Yep.
But he still managed to do really well, especially from the back of the grid. So good drive for him right now.
Yeah, being in a party with Ton, I think he got it quite early. Maledictus has gone.
Yep, Maledictus retired.
Oh no, that's Tiggerby! He's hit the wall! He's hit the wall in turn 2! Unbelievable! His front wing is completely gone! He loses his back end. Oh no! Bad news for the Racing Point. I'm sorry for interruptions, but it just seems like something just keeps happening for them.
Go on then, Mark. What was you saying about Ton being in the party?
Yeah, he had damage early. I think he had damage lap 1. We was in a party together, and unfortunately, I'll be completely frank with you. I think Mr. Steiner's going to be annoyed with me because I've had far too many beers, and I haven't practiced this, so I literally just binned it out of turn 3. So, unfortunately.
What is Tiggerby doing? Tiggerby is just...
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, there's no illegal overtake for him. I don't know why he's slowing down like that.
Tiggerby's a bit of a gent. Like, he's a bit of a character. But if he knows he can't battle you, he'll just let you through if he's got damage. So that'll be what he's doing.
Yeah, he has really bad damage though. Oh,
we got
J. Cole
into the pits. Let's see where Campbell is. He's coming around the final corner now.
The undercut works wonders on this track. So will J. Cole. So will Campbell. Will he be passing his teammate J. Cole though? Might look like he is, and yes, he does.
And Toxic gets him as well. Toxic's got past him.
Cohen has gone on the hard, so he's going to one stop. So. This throws a peculiar, a very interesting wrinkle into this because, as we saw earlier with Adri doing the soft to medium, the one stop's feasible. It just depends if he can not lose too much time to the guys in front initially, I think.
Exactly, and also he needs to be really careful. He really has to nurse those tires towards the end. He can push right now, but like towards the end of the race, he has to be considerate that these tires will fall off. Oh,
looks to be a
Ben, though. Oh, that's a Toxic. He takes the opportunity, though. He had a really great start. He overtakes Campbell on the straightaway. What a sneaky move from
Campbell
Toxic.
Doesn't have DRS. He does not have DRS to defend from Ben.
Yeah, Campbell is still battling with Ben, though. Ben is not giving him an inch, though. Still wheel to wheel in the chicane. Ben still holding it off from Campbell, but Campbell's still in the outside line, though. He's going to stick at the inside. Coming into the turn, though, Campbell overtakes Ben. What a move!
Close as well.
That's absolutely huge for the title race, I think, because J. Cole just behind, and the fact there's now a gap between Campbell and J. Cole, that is...
Precisely.
Well, not just that, that's Toxic. That's helped out Dan as well, who's only 2 seconds behind Caesar.
Exactly, but I'm sorry, gents, but I have to say this. What a move for Oh, no! Right when I said that, I gave them the commentator's curse. He's come in contact with McDuckface. I don't know if he has... Yes, he has front wing damage, and that's leaving Campbell to catch up with him and overtake him. Oh, the commentator's curse.
I thought it was only J. Cole that had this curse.
And look at this between Dan and J. Cole. Ben and J. Cole. Like,
yeah,
this is huge. J. Cole's gonna have to negotiate his way through this.
But looks to me like Ben's got slightly better straight line speed at the moment.
Yeah, what does this mean for Toxic? Is he going to be able to pit?
Oh, Ben almost goes straight into the back of the McLaren of Dutch race, but...
Oh, wow, what a move.
Cool, though.
What a move.
Yeah. Hey, that's my catchphrase. But now J. Cool, though, he had a really great exit and has DRS, so he's been able to make that move, and now Ben... Oh, he's going to go wheel to wheel with the McLaren of McDuckface. He's going to stick to the inside line. He looks like he's kept it. Looks like... Also, Dylan also overtakes him, so good move for the Toro Rosso. Wow.
Well, I think I can say who the biggest loser is in the first little set of pit stops, and that's got to be Cohen on those hards. Dropped so many positions behind Dylan, J. Cole, Toxic.
As long as he can keep with this pack though, like, because the thing is it's a big train at the moment, so if he can stay with them, then it's going to obviously fall into his favour, because he's got a, 20... I don't know the exact pit.
It's Toxic and Ben, both in the pits. So, yeah, definitely both of them are going to get a wing change. It is quite unfortunate for Toxic, because I was trying to predict that he would do well as he switches to the hards. So, quite interesting
as Ben's
choice
gone
for
around,
him.
Ben spun it.
Oh, he just got out of the pits, too, with fresh rubber.
Not Ben. Ben's on 8-lap old mediums.
Oh, then who was...
I'll tell you what, though, this is going to be interesting because...
No, it was Ben who pitted. Oh, actually, no, it was Caesar. Sorry. Carry on.
I was going to say, it says right there, 8-lap.
Campbell has done an exceptional job of clearing the traffic that started on the mediums. This is huge for him, considering where Dan is as well.
Yeah, no, this is going to be such an interesting situation for Dan, because if he goes 2-stop, he's got to pit in the next lap or two.
I don't think he can do it. I don't think he should, and I don't think he can, because I think the problem that he has at the moment is that I think he started on the mediums to 1-stop. Because he didn't qualify on the softs. I think he needs to gamble, because at the moment, as it stands, if he does a 2-stop, this is Campbell's title. There's going to be too big of a gap, and I think Campbell showed that he's too quick in the last few races. I think he needs to do something different.
I'm just going to throw this out there, because he did start outside the top 10. Do you think he's going to go medium to soft?
I mean, Adri did it. Wow. I mean, that would be... I think he needs to judge it. I think he needs to judge how close everyone else is coming up to him. I think he needs to keep an eye on his medium times, check the gap between him, Carmentalist, and Campbell in particular, because he will be able to see Campbell's time because he's in first, and then he can assess, but he needs to do something this race.
J. Cole.
Yeah, we got J. Cole battling. Yeah, so, yeah, good. So, yeah, just nothing for nothing for him but smooth sailing now as he's going to try to catch up with his teammate. But I will have to agree with Mark, though.
Harry and Caesar going side by side into the chicane.
Let's just say, he really has to do some tire management. Like you said, Valtteri and D3 managed to do it, but I'm not. But is it going to be quite tricky for him, though? So yeah, it's a huge gamble for him, and he's gonna have to figure something out just to keep a title contention alive. Oh, now we got this three-way battle now. Sergio overtaking McDutchface.
He's committed to the hards.
Oh no, he has, yeah. Interesting.
Or is it the hards? No, it's another set of mediums.
Wow.
What? Wow.
That is a big call there from Dan.
I think that's a mistake, because he could win with mediums to hards. At the moment, what he's trying to aim for is probably 3rd or 4th. And he's losing, 13 or 10 points to Campbell, and he's already behind. I don't know. I think that's a mistake. I think he needs to gamble at this point.
As we got Larkin in the chat saying, and with that, the title may be gone.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, he's already 12 seconds off. Oh no, actually no, 14 seconds off. So yeah, I don't think he gambled right. I think he showed his hand too early.
Cohen down the inside of Dylan for the final step on the podium. Dylan, great defensive work there.
Yeah, good defense for Dylan and the Toro Rosso. Not just going to try to keep his hopes of having it, as Conan doing really well. Oh, they come in contact.
Ooh. A little bit of contact there between Dylan and Cohen. And I think Dylan is lining back through.
Oh, they're just bumping. Oh no! They collected each other.
Well, that is absolutely huge for Dan, because Cohen was going to be a real big blockade to him for that, because of the QBR connection, and the fact that Cohen's gone round is absolutely massive.
He's got disqualified.
Yeah, he was too long the wrong way. That is.
Wow,
so now,
that's harsh. That's a harsh DSQ, that is.
Ironically, with us thinking that Dan's situation was wrong, the main reason why it was wrong is that he had to go back through the field. He's going to have these softs at the end. The fact that now that 2 people have ended up binning it, this makes his life easy. If he can get past Dylan, in particular, and kind of lag onto the back of Caesar.
Oh, as you see, Sarja just collects it in the wall. Wow, that was such a hard hit on the wall.
And that's just helped Dan even more, because now he's going to have DRS on Harry to get past him. He may be on DRS at Dylan at the end of this straight.
Yeah, he's in DRS range. Yes, like this is good. This is huge for Dan. 3 people bending it, so now he has light traffic to deal with now. So he's going to try to gain some ground just so he can try to make it to do another pit stop. I think he should be heading to the softs towards the end of the race, just to have 2 different types of compounds. But
I can't deal with you, Larkin. It's like watching Mario Kart with people dropping bananas everywhere.
It's like people are hearing us. It's almost like everyone's just wanting. I mean, how are there 14 drivers left? I mean, this is insane.
Down the inside of Harry. That was a risky one.
Oh, as Harry goes really wide, though, he's going to try to battle it out again. 6 to the outside line.
That's fantastic.
Looks like he has a really good traction. What a move for Dan in the Red Bull. Good drive for him.
It's almost like Dan's hearing, particularly me and Larkin, and just going, "You don't know what you're talking about." There's a reason why you DNF'd, and there's a reason why you don't do anything in D1. So he's proving us wrong.
As I say, he does have the fresher compounds compared to everyone else, and you can really see how these tires really fall off with the tire temperatures as Dan dives into the inside.
I think that was a bit of a mistake. I think that was a bit of a mistake. He could have had DRS.
Agreed. Now he's got 2 DRS zones to defend. This has just made him slower. He's quicker than Dylan.
Yeah, I say Dylan, he's not going to be contending because he's too far back now with the DRS. But yeah, like you guys said, like that kind of crippled him.
Look down the inside of Dylan.
Ooh. The only thing that stops him getting overtaken here is if Harry doesn't.
Car mentalist though.
Yep, car mentalist.
Going for a move on Harry. Harry, is he going to try to? Like, they're going to go wheel to wheel. He's going to be sticking to the outside line. Is he going to be able to hold on to the chicane? No, he's going to be forced to yield just to make the chicane.
I think there's a reason why Dan is in this title fight and I'm not, because everything I'm recommending he doesn't do, he does, and it works. So this is incredible. Like,
well, actually, now I've got you here, and obviously B Morgan not racing tonight, and you see Caesar and J Cole at the moment on the podium. Do you think that's you out of the running now for third?
Oh God, yeah, no, absolutely. I don't think I'll be able to race the last race as well. So, yeah, no, absolutely. I'm very happy with my season. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you got the win at the most important race, Bahrain. That's all that matters.
This is it, and I'm chuffed to race with some of these guys because they impress me. The fact that I can as a car mentalist.
Yeah,
he's done it too.
Car mentalist. He's gonna do the double overtake. Yes, he does. What a move!
Oh, Harry!
Harry
trying to go on the outside. He's got the switch back on Dylan.
That might be the best
Harry's
move.
sticking to the inside line. Is he gonna go wheel to wheel? Dylan, he has front wing damage though. He's gonna try to stick to the inside line. Is he gonna be braking later? They both have DRS. Here they come in the turn. Looks like still gonna go wheel to wheel. Oh, they come in contact though.
Harry's got a better run though.
Oh yeah, he has a good run. Yeah. Both still have the DRS. They're gonna go wheel to wheel yet again. Except this time, he's gonna stick to the outside line. Who's gonna be braking later? Looks like Harry. He got that move done. Good job for him.
But what a move from Car Mentalist.
That's the best move.
And the thing is, he's on that same strategy. He's on the same strategy as Dan. So
yeah, he can be another name for him. I see, and I told you there will be a what a move later on.
I mean, you didn't say it for Sarja, and Sarja's no longer in the race, so I still feel disheartened by
it. I gave him the commentator's curse.
As Dylan is now into the pits. That's an early pit stop from those mediums. As he's going on to another set of.
I think it's too. I say it's too early for softs, but I'm not sure if it's the right time for.
He's getting a front wing change as well.
And he's gonna stick with the mediums.
I mean, that's the correct call there for Dylan. He's losing so much time with that front wing damage. He's gotta make that call.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but one needed.
Campbell is just
really has been catching up on Caesar, so he's
that's
really
huge because unless I'm mistaken, I think Caesar started on softs, so Dan will have the tyre advantage.
He went a few laps longer than Campbell and J. Cole. Caesar did, so
is he one stopping? Is he doing what Adri did?
He could be one stop and soft to mediums.
See, anyone on these mediums that have been there for a while, we can't discount. I mean, we can't discount what Bree, Campbell, J. Cole, we can't, and Tom. I don't think Tom will do it. I have a suspicion. I don't think he'll do it, just from what we were talking about in the pre-race. But we can't discount it at all.
Well, I'd say out of everyone that have been on the mediums after the first pit stop, the one who has probably the best chance of one stop, and it would have to be Caesar. I think he pitted lap 9.
Yeah, and I think he might be. I really think he might be. So Dan is in an awkward situation. Yes, he's going to get tired. He needs to pass. He actually does need to pass Caesar, in my opinion, for this to be him in the battle to actually catch him towards the end.
Yeah, and that gap doesn't look to be closing down as much as you would expect, but there's only 2 laps of difference in these tyres. I'm guessing by the time as Cohen has left the session, I thought that Cohen had retired, but I forgot he got disqualified.
Well, at least I didn't come last, but that's a 1-2 for Haas. Unfortunately, just not the way we wanted it, but...
I saw the time trials that you were really quick on this track, but it's just unfortunate to see you like that.
Yeah, I just went in the plate. Tom is doing his best Gasly impression. He's just been dropped by Haas. He's trying to prove us. He's certainly going to score more points than what the team that dropped him did. So I'm hoping he does quite well tonight, because he does deserve it.
Yep, and that gap now between Dan and Caesar now down to 2.4. So he's gained about 4 tenths in this last lap. But I don't think he's going to have enough pace on him to catch up to J. Cole and Campbell.
No way. Well, I don't know. They're on different... It depends on the gap between Caesar and J. Cole. I think that's an interesting gap to keep an eye out as well, because softer tyres, I don't know how much they're worth it if he can stretch them. But J. Cole is gonna... I think J. Cole will pit, or Campbell will pit. They'll be talking because they're in the same party. I know that. One of them will be pitting first. One of them will be pitting second. I suspect Campbell probably gets preference.
Joe, this is going to be interesting, because if Caesar is one stop in soft and mediums, Campbell and J. Cole will have to both pass Caesar.
Yeah, and it's not someone I want to pass, because he's a quick guy. He's not frightened of a battle.
And there is always that issue of a little bit of a connection and desync when racing Caesar.
Yeah, it can be really hit and miss. It's normally okay. It is normally okay. I've raced him plenty of seasons, but every now and again it gets really sketchy. But it looks, although it's red, it looks very stable, just riding on board with Dan. So,
and Campbell's in the pits.
He's just been on it right now. He's actually like a little over a second now from Caesar on 7-lap-old tires. So yeah, he's doing pretty well. And oh, go ahead. Sorry.
This is it though. I think if Caesar does one stop, Caesar all of a sudden has the D1 title fight in his hands, and I don't think he'll give a crap, frankly, about it. I think he just wants to win this race. I think he wants to do as well as he can.
I mean, he's got his own title, championship ambitions.
Yeah, absolutely. With me binning it, and with Jaco ahead of him, he's going to have, he wants to get top 3, and he's going to see certain bits of blood that, people are binning it left, right, and centre. He won't be concerned with what Campbell thinks or what Dan thinks. I think he's just going to be going after his own race. So Dan's going to have to, I suspect. Sorry, not Dan. Campbell's going to have to pass quite a few people that he probably didn't anticipate in that sense. Probably Car Mentalist and Caesar.
Yeah, but it's going to be very interesting. Campbell needs to get past Car Mentalist ASAP. He doesn't want to get held up too much by him.
No. And in the nicest possible way, Car Mentalist is a really clean driver from what I've raced of him, but do you really want to be passing a guy when you're in a title race called Car Mentalist?
I sure it's like wouldn't, but we'll only have to wait and see here. But with Campbell, with fresher tires, definitely, like I said, he needs to pass him, or else he's going to be losing time to his teammate Jay Cool, who was only 3 seconds off from him. So he's really have to push it and try to find an opening. I would say just try to find an opening and just not try to force it into it. It's probably.
And I agree. You do not like, but I tell you an interesting fact. I think Jaco was going soft, medium, soft because he stayed out that extra lap. If Carl Mentelis doesn't lose it this lap, and I think he probably might here.
Yeah, Campbell is it like he has the RS and he's just gonna pass it with no issues. I think Carmelo's just. I think he just like purposely just let him by. Knew his battle was not with him, so.
As we got Adri in the chat saying someone to pull off 20 laps on mediums. I hear it is doable.
No, well played, and he's all but done it. He's all but done it, and fair play to him. That was impressive. I couldn't believe anyone managed that. That was exceptional from him.
But I was contemplating it, but I was like, nah, there's no chance of me doing it. I pitted lap 7 for mine. There was no chance.
Yeah, I was battling with him towards the very end. Unfortunately, I had so many penalties, and I just fell off in the rest of the pack.
All right, here we go. Now we got Dan on the back of Caesar, so this is going to be a big move for Dan.
This is huge, and he's closed up on him really well. So Caesar's
short notice too. Oh, he just picked up that 3 seconds. Ugh.
Is Dan going to do it? Is Dan going to one stop? Because
he can't. He can't. He's starting on the mediums.
Yeah, he can. He's double medium, so he has to pit.
This is I think this is a huge mistake, and I think Caesar's proving it.
I mean, he had the opportunity to go mediums to softs. He had the opportunity to go mediums to hards, but the medium, I'm guessing, will be a soft stint at the end. It may get him fastest lap, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be big points for him, unfortunately.
I think it will be a medium, soft. It has to be because there's just not because we only have 8 laps left to do, or 9 laps. So, yeah, he's gonna he has to do that. Just to stick around and try to do as best as he can, because I think if he pits now, he might come out on P7. I'm not quite sure. And speaking of that, Bag of Bones just passed Ton on the chicane. So good job for him.
And J. Cole is now into the pits, and to be honest, I was interested to see if Dan was going to go in the same lap as J. Cole to mirror his strategy on the final stint.
Oh yeah, Campbell is in the back, is all over the back now. He has really caught up, and J. Cole in the softs. So he's not going to be behind it. He's going to have no traffic, so that's good for him. And he's going to have to try to push to catch up on his teammates.
Right. Now, this is going to be interesting because we both know that Dan's not going to make it easy for Campbell to pass him.
Oh, no. He has that battle. Ton! He is retired!
No.
Oh, no! He had such a great start! And just bends it! Oh, no!
Wow, look at this. This is not Campbell's idea of fun. This is not what he wants. He's got Jaco on a different strategy.
Ooh, let's say Dan had to really watch out for Caesar. I'm not sure if he just braked really early or not.
All right, I'm going on TV pod with Campbell right now because this is going to be a little bit spicy, and we do like a bit of spice.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, 3 of them have really low ERS, so this is going to be quite interesting.
Dan is holding him, I'm convinced. Dan is trying to hold Campbell. He needs to stay within a second of Caesar. If he...
he just dived in the pits!
No, why has Caesar done that? Why has Caesar done that?
Oh no!
It's heartbreaking there for the Williams and Red Bull. They should have managed to hold him up for a few
He could have held it. As car medalist, he also pits. He's going to be switching to the softs. So softs.
Toxic's in a great place here. If Toxic can get past these guys, I don't think he can.
No, he's going to get past some of them.
No, he will not. He's going to stick behind Caesar, and even then, with those 13-lap-old hards, that's going to be extremely hard to catch up with these fresh softs.
Oh, Dan's jumped Caesar. There's obviously been a pit queue.
Oh yeah, because Williams is at the very end. So, and Dan also, Dan got the DRS on Bag of Bones, and Caesar, he also has DRS. But looks like, he's getting on Bag of Bones. He's gonna dive at the inside. Is he gonna be able to stick it? No, Bag of Bones is actually gonna fight him for that position. Oh, they come in contact though. But Dan managed to make that move done though. So good job for the Red Bull. Not sure that was very cleanly or not.
Caesar's going to do it. I think he's going to go outside and he's going to take the apex for the second part.
Oh yes, he is. But like I said, Bag of Bones, though, he's not giving up on these positions. But look, say he has no choice as Caesar overtakes him. Now that leaves Dan to be P3. He's actually in a comfortable position right now, but he really needs to really push it just to catch up on J. Cool. I don't think that will be possible, but he's gotta have to do it.
He's comfortably losing though. I mean, his strategy has basically been get third, and that's fine. But if your title rival's in first,
he doesn't even have third. He's got that 3-second time pen. Remember?
Oh, Bag of Bones is now heading to the pits. No, I'm not sure if that was actually the right call for Bag of Bones or not.
Might have got damaged when they connected.
Oh no, he switches to the softs. There was no damage.
Oh wow.
I don't think that was the right call.
Bag of Bones has thrown away a chance at a fair few points here. I think he would have definitely been in a battle for fifth with Dylan and Toxic and Car Mentalist chasing him down, but he had a shot.
He probably had pushed. I think he pushed those tires too hard, and to the point the tires were just dead. So I think that's why he pit.
Car Mentalist.
Caesar almost hit the back of Dan. Wow, that was so close.
If you can, this is incredible driving from Campbell. He's not got one single warning. This is just. It's hard to see because he's just pulled out such an unbelievable skill gap very, very suddenly, and he is just. If he doesn't win, I'll be absolutely amazed. I think Dan has done a fantastic effort, and he's done what he can.
Dan has a 3-second time penalty, but I'm not sure if Caesar has one. But if Caesar doesn't, he really needs to try to pull him off.
And just so Cole with the fastest lap point at the moment.
He's only gaining like a second a lap though. That's the thing.
Dan with the fastest.
That's huge for Dan.
That's an extra point to keep him into the points.
And I'm looking behind. Unless Bones.
Oh no, Heron!
Wow.
Just took it from him.
Now the fastest lap bonus point is starting to come into play because Dan needs that to minimise the damage.
And Bones, no, he doesn't get it. That was his first lap on those softs. Oh, actually, no, of course he won't get it because he just come out. But he might get it this lap.
Yeah, because Heron, he is pitted a lap before, so yeah, he could definitely do it.
Oh,
Ben.
Oh, Ben! I think he went to the pits and retired. I think that's what happened.
Right, so everyone at this moment in time is guaranteed points as long as they make it to the end. As we got Larkin in the chat saying Campbell is going to win the title, climb up onto the top step of the podium, pull back the mask and reveal he's actually Montana.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. Like, Dan is. I mean, if you're 9 seconds ahead of Jaco in a race, but Jaco's had a good race.
Oh, there's something happened with McDutchface. He went really wide and cut the chicane, and he had to give the position to Bag of Bones. So I'm not sure
Caesar.
we're quite happy with him.
Caesar almost lost the back end into the hotel section.
Yeah, but that will also leave him to lose some time against Dan. But luckily for him, not too much time though. As Dan really trying to push it to get that fastest lap. Looks like he's not going to do it. He's not going to be able to do it this lap. Can he do it next lap, or is it too late?
I mean, the tyres are going to be starting to heat up just a little bit right now. He's got to do it in the next lap or two.
I think J. Cole has been very lucky that everyone else has messed up their strategy, because he's actually losing time. He's lost 0.1 since he's pitted to Campbell. The softs just aren't working. I think the strategy's definitely been soft, medium, medium, in whatever order. And he's actually losing time on a softer compound to Campbell. I just think these tyres are just impossible to manage.
Yep, and in a little practice session that I was with Campbell earlier, he was saying that he feels that the soft tyres, they're only good for like 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah, and he pitted early, didn't he?
He's, I guess, right up underneath that rear wing of the Red Bull.
Breeze past.
Yeah, it's a Dan. He's not. He can't shake Caesar off though. He's trying everything he can just so he can secure that podium, but Caesar is not giving him an inch at all.
And this brings Dylan into it, because we have to consider penalties. Oh, Dylan's got 2. It's fine.
Oh, I think. I believe Carmelos has a penalty as well. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So actually, this isn't as the problem Dan has. It's if I lose 3 points to this guy, I've lost 13 to Campbell. Sorry, I've lost 13 to Campbell. He has to battle this, but he must be so worried.
But the thing is, Dan must know the penalty situation for Caesar right now. He is probably checking every single lap to see if Caesar's picked himself up a pen. So I'm not sure if Caesar has yet.
Are you alright there, Mark?
I've got hiccups. I'm really sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the effects of drinking beer before a race.
What do people do when they get hiccups in like real life commentary? This is... Oh god, I might have to This is bizarre.
Hopefully, I know one cure for hiccups is a shock, so maybe we'll get a shock in the last lap.
Maybe. As Campbell starts lap 27, so yeah, we have 2 laps left of the and here in Abu Dhabi.
Oh mate, I'm so sorry.
Dan finally managed to get Caesar. Oh, when I said that, Caesar got himself right back into DRS range. Like I said,
this is huge. This corner is huge. This section of corners.
It looks like Caesar's got the advantage on Dan in.
He might have, and also, but J. Cole though, he's actually losing some time. Like not only towards Campbell, but also towards Dan. As you can see, Dan is actually getting quite closer to him.
I think J. Cole right now is just in Sunday drive mode now. He's not catching Campbell. He's safe on Dan at the moment.
Yeah, agreed. I think he's getting it round at this point.
Another interesting battle we got going on is Toxic versus Harry. And if Dylan's got a penalty, that could mean Harry jumps up into 6th.
This is
quite close.
So obviously, what Dan has a penalty and Caesar doesn't.
I
don't think Caesar has a penalty yet.
I'm not sure. Yeah, now this is the part to where the softs are that will really fall off, especially if you've been pushing them.
Sorry.
I mean, we've all been there with the hiccups. It's all good.
I just kind of realized this the final lap. My brain is not all there today.
Well, I don't know where this leads to.
Aaron and Toxic are battling with each other. Toxic though, try to stick as much as he can with those 19-year-old hearts, but looks like Heron though is gonna be able to hold it. But actually, no, Toxic, he has the DRS. He's gonna be ganging on him. He's gonna go side by side, and it looks like he's just gonna overtake him with no issue.
I can't believe you just said 19-year-old tires. The man is a legend. As a little bit of contact.
If I have tires like that on my car, that would just be amazing. But no, as Campbell coming through the last final corners here, he's done extremely well. Extremely well in this race. He wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Here at Abu Dhabi, and from the looks of it, it's going to be a Ferrari 1-2, heartbreaking for Red Bull in the Constructors' battle.
Yeah, I think that secured the Ferraris for the Constructors. Now Dan finishing at P. No, Caesar!
I didn't think Caesar had a penalty.
Takes him! Yeah, no, Caesar has no penalties, and he gets the podium. Dan misses out. Oh, as we got Harry and Toxic battling for the fly. They're gonna drag race. Toxic still gets him. Just like how last weekend with Gasly and Hamilton. Wow.
And Bones has got him. Bones with less penalties. Jumps up in the 7.
Oh, Bones got both of them. Yes. He jumps up to P7.
Bree takes home 10th, and Dutch Race comes home in 11th, and then finally across the line.
Now Tiggy coming in. He's going to be finishing up the final points. Wow.
The gap is effectively 15.5 points, because what that means is if Campbell wins next race, and Dan comes fourth, it's over. And even if he comes third, it might well be over if he gets fastest lap. So,
well, I think every QVR lad right now in the chat will be like, "Get in there, Lewis."
But he just did nothing wrong. He just did nothing wrong. He just drove a sensible race. I don't think, from what I've seen, I don't think Dan should have two stopped. No one two stopped. The only person that one stopped was Dutch Face.
I have to agree. Like he was a quick driver, so yeah, I think that other pit stop was just completely unnecessary.
We don't know the where, I suppose, but Matt, I'm gonna go because I've got really bad hiccups and no one wants to hear it. But it's been a pleasure. Mate.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
No, I appreciate you letting me come on, but great job as normal. Congrats to the Scotsman, the Englishman, and the Indianman for the top 3. And Dan needs to sort it out. Come on, Dan, we want a title race.
Yep. And with that, Campbell, I think gains. What was it? 13 points, so he's on 15 points clear now of Dan in the championship, and Ferrari have now taken the lead in the Constructors by a fair amount, because I believe 43 points to Dan's 12, so 31 points. There was 14 points the gap. Ladies and gentlemen, they are 16 points clear. That is some quick math there from Mike. Thank you very much. I know, I'm brilliant. But yeah, what a race. I mean, Campbell, not a single thing he did wrong. Gotta be our driver of the day. You know, perfect strategy, start to finish. You know, unfortunate for many drivers and unfortunately losing it, Mark included. But, you know, the seriousness of the hiccups is understandable.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, great results from everyone here, and it kept us another entertained. But let's just say next week though we'll be in Belgium for round 17, I believe.
Yep.
So that is gonna be one intense race.
And Dan needs to win it.
Now, he needs to win it to keep his championship hopes alive. But as of now, that has been Ghost and Ivory and Mike. And until next time, we'll see you again.
Goodbye, guys. Have a great night.